Um, I will talk a little bit about knowledge management, and especially in cloud deliveries, because in EVRY we are focusing now a lot on cloud deliveries. The world is moving quite fast. Very happy to hear Microsoft and also Bill talk about everything is going to the cloud. Is this the future? And I think we talked about the future, but not the real future, because I think we are even further than they said today with technology and clouds. And it's moving really, really fast. Okay, my name is Espen Falldalen. I am head of architecture and service design in EVRY, or secretary. I feel more like a secretary. And all the people in that group are more leaders and managers than me. They have a harder time leading and managing our customers and themselves than I'm leading them. So that's why I call me a secretary. I'm also a project lead of the creation of a totally new cloud management platform for EVRY, and changing our deliveries from more traditional IT to more cloud. Of course, we have done a lot of cloud in between, and working with one cloud in that case, another cloud in that case, and stuff like that. But the cloud management platform actually gather all this together, and you can utilize services from different clouds. Our cloud management platform can look almost like this. And this is the first step. It's services for a cloud. It's a cloud readiness assessment, not a KCS readiness assessment, but a cloud readiness assessment. And it's help and support. So this is just a picture of it. And our cloud management platform, or the cloud management platform that we like to call it, have a lot of different perspectives. It has a lot of infrastructure. It has a lot of processes and tooling for deployment of operation. It has network and security. But basically, today we will focus on the customer portal and the end user experience. Because what does this matter? The network and deployment and the brokerage and everything, what does that matter if we don't have a good customer service? We would just have unhappy customers all the way, because customer service and knowledge, meeting the customer, is the most important thing. So basically, earlier in the IT world, in the Nordic markets, we heard about companies building this air castle in front with people that are really good talking to their customers, but they don't even know anything, but they just talk to the customer and get them happy, but they can't fix things in the end. And you can do that for maybe 3 to 6 to 12 months, but then everything will be dropped to a minimum and you have only unhappy customers. So it's all about having the knowledge in front. So what have we done so far? We have built a cloud management platform based on a lot of technology. We have ITSM tooling. It doesn't really matter what type of ITSM tooling. You can build this all by yourself also. You have some tooling to make sure that the clients and network and also servers and stuff can be measured, and that you get incidents if something happens. You have a front end because you need to have something to show the customer. In the front end, it also contains brokerage and stuff like that. You have the big clouds, Microsoft, AWS, Google is the ones we have focused on so far. And you have a lot of tooling to get out to the client. Okay. And in the end, you have the knowledge management. And we have chosen to have our knowledge management in ComAround and integrated it with our ITSM tooling. Because we think that with both systems, we can get the best service for our users. And I will tell you more about how we do it. But in EVRY, we are really a lot, or everything is about new technology and integrations and automation and to keep things simple for the users. So with our ComAround instances, I think we will automate and integrate and use the APIs for all it's worth in different settings and automate it. Also in ComAround, already today we had 3 to 5 ideas of systems to integrate to make things simple. Okay, this is a test system updated all the time. This is where we have the knowledge portal. This is not the cloud management portal. This is the help portal, where if you need support, you have something, incident or need help to something, you have one portal, but it's always a link from the cloud management portal. So everything is in one place. But basically, this is the ServiceNow portal that we have designed in our own way. And in the knowledge base part, we have ComAround integrated. And this is simple integration done in a few hours, quite easy, that you also can do. We always change the portal when we see that we need some more stuff to the users. We are agile, we just add, because you can see on this is only weeks between the portals. So here is no request for change, but we need request for change. Then we update with request for change. And that's exactly what we are doing with the knowledge management tooling. We keep it updated with the things that the users need all the time. How does this look in ServiceNow? If we now click knowledge base and would like to browse for articles, it will look like this. This was a test I did yesterday. It's not a timestamp on it, but I think by 8 or 9 yesterday. And I typed iOS 10. The ones of you that use ComAround, do you recognize this? That's all the articles from ComAround, branded in EVRY. And this integration did not take almost any time at all. It was really easy to do. And now we have 75,000 articles in our knowledge management for our customers. So that's the start. We have not integrated anymore yet. It's enough to start with. And we can say to our customers that we have a real service for it. Okay, if I just go on the iOS 10 link, you will see that you come to the ComAround site. So this is just one more click. Of course, yeah, I can do that on the next slide. This is more about the integrations, just to show you what portals we use and how we use them and how we have the single sign-on and stuff like that, because it's really important that it's easy to use for the customers as well. So we have the ServiceNow instance. We can use the ServiceNow knowledge database. We don't at the time. But we have created the link from, maybe I can, we have created the link from our ServiceNow portal to the 75,000 articles. And that was the link I just showed you. But we also have in our offering, of course, in the cloud management portal, we will have the offering to, yeah, hey customer, you think this is a good way to find new knowledge articles? Yeah, you can go to directly and get your own ComAround site. So as a concept for our customers, we will provide them a ComAround site as well. And everything will, we have some authentication systems that are made by EVRY and that we use for all our users. So it's quite easy to have a single sign-on to the different portals and the steering on overrides. Okay, that was the customer side. So this is how we handle the end users. But is there anything even more important to be able to handle the customers? This to provide the customers good service by self-service? Yes, it's important. But we also need to keep control of all our cloud systems and how to handle them, and also the flow of knowledge and information. So basically, based on the cloud management and the new technology and everything that's happened, we created a new organization to handle these type of questions and modern technology. And the purpose with an organization like this is that we have customers, we have the team of agents, we have some coordinators, we have micro teams put together of operation center type of people, DevOps, core knowledge people that are high-end technicians. And we put them all together in micro teams to handle different customers. The purpose of doing this is that we want them to solve as many tickets as possible by the agents. That's the most efficient part because it's most efficient for the user. They get help at once. We don't need to use money on escalating. It doesn't take time and so forth. So the most efficient thing we can do is solve those few tickets, if none, solve them in the first line. The rest of the tickets, they will go down to the experts in the end. But to be able to handle this type of model, we need knowledge and constant knowledge transfer. That's the secret of getting a model with this type of support to work. And that's why we also have separated our ComAround instances in one customer instance and one internal instance. So we have, and why do we do that? Because we can also steer them by rights or stuff like that, but we want one instance that we really can tweak and integrate and make a lot of stuff with, and it doesn't matter if it's down for a few days or the systems around are down for a few days. So we want our internal, because we want to fail fast, we need to develop weekly and make changes. So we want our own portal so we don't disturb the customer and environment. So this is how that one looks. And we had, I was in the KCS group earlier today, and we talked about having documents, and some documents may be sensitive and cannot be stored in cloud. That's why we have a GitHub Enterprise repository in our environment. So we store them there locally with the architecture drawings and stuff like that. So GitHub, the internal portal, and also the ServiceNow portal for our internal personnel to transfer all their knowledge. And we have a place to store big documents as well. Trying to create digital advantage. Thank you.